Testing, testing. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. One and two and three. I'm testing out a new live stream software in case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. Um, oh, I went the wrong direction here. Okay, so if this uh if this is streaming and you can see it, because I sure can't see the chat. I am learning this software as of now, and let me see if I can pull the chat up. I'm not really sure. Let me go into my channel and look for um, look for the settings for the live stream. Oh wait, I see. Okay, I see on my channel that there is a live stream going. I'm not sure if it's playing, and because I don't have my throwing me off a little bit. So I'm trying to close up some windows. I got my laptop going really excruciating slow. Oh, cause you. So now I'm trying to get in to my channel to determine if I'm live. It says I'm live now. Um, I'm really trying that. Oh, there it is. I believe I'm going to have to mute my because they and that while I'm viewing myself live streaming. So hey, hi Tupac, how you doing? Um, White Tupac. That name is, but yay, I'm winning. Um, I can't see myself as a little bit of a delay. And like I said, I'm just testing out this new live stream software that I discovered. It's not a free software, so if you all want to use this software for your lives, I found so far easy, breezy to set up, install, and child, honey. I'm so happy to see my live chat. I'm gonna type in here, hi, the white Tupac. Why did you give yourself that name if you don't mind me asking? If you do mind, I won't pry any longer, but I find that name interesting. I'm the black YouTuber. Hey, my hair, how you doing, Queen? I'm back from out of town. This is the live that I couldn't wait to get to. However, I just wanted to get to it on Nate Love more so than anybody else because I'm seeing more and more. I'm seeing more and more. I should be going that way. Block off some of that bright light in the back of me. Okay. I pick the kitchen all the time. It's showing my plants off because I got light illuminating from all the windows, all directions. So I like that, and that's y'all wonder why I don't go in the grow room and have these videos. It's just more light in my kitchen, and it's coming from all angles. But yes, ma'am. I'm so glad to see your comment, loving my hair 74. So that's letting me know this new live stream program I'm using is working. So all you YouTube went into hysteria like I did because you had the nerve, and I mean the utter gall, to limit lives to just people with 1,000K or better. You know, as a techie, I keep telling you I come to this thing as a techie first. So this one I'm just gonna explain myself a little bit just to let you know who I really am and what I'm really about. I was always a techie when I came to YouTube. I came to YouTube for tech stuff. When I'm trying to fix somebody's computer, or now even though I'm retired from fixing people computers in general, and that's also really why I didn't expose myself, or emphasize that I'm a T, because I didn't get with all those questions. I felt like Michael Jackson, or even Tracy when she said, why you don't do your channel about hair and makeup tips. Just like Michael said, he just wanted a moment where he's just Michael and not the entertainment. But when people see him, boom, they hitting you with, can you dance? Can you do the moonwalk right quick? He couldn't just have dinner. I felt that same way. Well, techie, if I say, well, yeah, I'm a techie, I know what I'm doing. I'm not new to this. I've been in these technology streets for decades. Nothing is new to me. I love technology because technology is a new uh, genre where things are always happening new that excite me. I like progressive stuff. When people be talking about my age, and I love the old school songs. No, I don't like old school stuff. I like progressive. I like new stuff that's happening, new stuff that's coming out. So that's how come technology. It was the same with fashion. I like new fashion that's coming out. That's what I went to college for the first time around. Way in the world, my 20-year-old self who thought she was going to be the trailblazer for fashion for big girls, no way that I was going to end up career-wise being a techie. I gained the skills that they was looking for. Some of them through Job Corps, and the rest was on the job experience. But for 20 years, I repaired, upgraded, installed people's computers. Okay, so I'm very tech, not just a little bit. I'm not just a newbie. I'm not just playing around. And so therefore, um, I got hit with the news that you have to have 1,000K subscribers in order to have the privilege. I just found that insulting. It couldn't be because of the cost, because um, uh, Instagram is allowing you to do lives without having thousands of friends. Facebook ain't never seen no notice about you got to hurry up and have friends, and that would be so anti their website to even allude to the fact that your purpose on Facebook is to gain as many friends as you possibly can, because it's actually just dangerous. And only businesses with groups that have a need to gain as many people as possible. The average person in a real life do not need friends. So anyway, that's what made me go over to Facebook. Thank you, Greek girl and her horses. I did get the 700, and guess what? That's 700. What I know all along as a techie, it's better to gain your following organically than to be chasing the different drama on YouTube beats. And I see a lot of people, they choose that route to to climb up the YouTube charts. And while that is, it is a method that does work, and you see some rise in YouTube charts, it definitely have benefited from them, and they went right from several hundred subscribers onto that 1,000K and the super chat privilege. But there, you gonna have to keep that up. That's what you're gonna have to keep doing to keep those followers. If they all piled and rushed over to you, can you say Mona Simone? And they rushed over to you for the mess and the drama because you could be messy and could be drama. You're going to lose them same subscribers as soon as you stop being that. So I can never stop being myself. And so myself was in the popularity that I had as a entertainer. And y'all know, well, not all of y'all, just to my new followers, some of my entertainment was shaking that butt. Okay, I'm not ashamed. If I was, I would have done it. But I got boxed in. I feel personally boxed in into people expecting that kind of entertainment all the time, and I'm way more than that. As you are finding out on Nate Love, you know, I'm pursuing soul right now. You know, I had a man curse me out because I was asking him questions about solar. He was trying to brag and say on had so much solar houses. And when I asked, I was intrigued and genuinely excited that anybody mentioned solar. I kept pushing forth more questions because I was trying to get into it. And this man snapped. Y'all could check that out on my live TV. You old fat bitch. So I became an old fat bitch just because I wanted to talk about solar. So Nate Love is like my protest. It's my get back, Jack. You can't box me in just as well as I can do that. What you was entertained by. I got a whole brain attached to the big fat behind, and you're not gonna negate that. You're not gonna dehumanize me. You're not gonna make me feel less than or that I should be in some segment corner. Being something that's not me. It's a part. I can't say it's not me because shoot, I love to do the twerk. I love dancing. I love music. I'm not going to deny that. I feel like that's part of our culture and that have been made to feel shame somehow because we enjoy that. And my presence when doing that is proof positive that it's not just me enjoying that alone. Thousands of people follow me for years for that. And that's all I was willing to reveal about myself because um well, I just didn't care about folks. I was coming at my own purpose, escaping my life, my boring life, which includes growing plants, giving up TV. I don't have television or radio. So YouTube it eventually became my content or my, entertainment. You've been called worse. Trust you. I am safe on this side of the street. I don't know why. Greek girl. Okay, girl, I'm gonna take your word for it because I was quick to, call the black card. But I guess it's beefs on all these YouTube streets. I guess humans are gonna be human and have beefs. But I'm glad you joining me in my live chat. I plan to do more of these grown folk type of talking, but today I want to highlight my plan, what they did while I was gone, because I don't want you to get to the point that I'm thinking that a master grower. I don't. I have my own little pitfalls and stuff, mistakes that I make, but I do feel passionate about growing, and so therefore I got jumped into it head first, just because I believe it's a basic survival skill that we all should have, and that we have lost, and that if even if it was just a natural disaster and not a war, would not be able to survive because all we know is processed food. My grandbaby's food list, she got a little pocket change because her birthday just passed, so she got a little change. She been asking me a go to the store. She hungry all day long. I looked at that food. Um, it's so processed, and we don't even know what real food is these days. So, yeah, the Greek girl and her horses. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Stick with small channels and ladies that I like, ladies or men, because I dabbled over there on the side of the messy street, but I wasn't going into that, initially to be messy. In fact, I thought I was following somebody who was a or was gonna get into that. That's Miss Mola Simone. So yeah, I mentioned her again. You can be easily deceived due to personalities who all in it and want all eyes on them. Okay, they not happy till all eyes are on them. I've been that person. Now all eyes do end up on me. I'm 5'11". It's hard to miss a big like me. And yeah, you're right. The Greek girl on her horses. Food is extra expensive. And when you pull, definitely get the EBT. Ain't no shame in my game. I am an American citizen who is involuntarily retired due to her disability that you can never see. You can't see my disability. When somebody say, "Oh, look disabled," they say, well, I'll be saying, "Well, what do that look like? Exactly, what do that look?" So I have challenges that keep me from out of a profession I love. Do you know I love technology? I'm not tired of it to this day. But what I can't do because of my disability is put 80-hour work week for no man, not even for a business. That's the problem. Else I wouldn't be here to the streets. I'd be busy making money that way. And I've added to that knowledge or solar. I've added to that. So it's not like I'm getting worse. I'm better than I was when I left the profession. I'm better now than I was when I left. So it's not a matter of skill why I'm not in these jobs. I have life conditions that are debilitating. And when they say disability, that's what it means. It's debilitating. It severely limits your ability to function in society in a normal manner like the average normal person. Yeah, I found out I was so aroma just like you, Greek girl. Didn't know it. I just happened to like the different individuals. Then when because techie, I know better. I know how to start making that algorithm, pop up people, that you are more interested in. Because I'm more interested in solar. I'm interested in tiny living. I'm interested in, growing and gardening. I'm interested in chronic pain. Well, we don't have no chronic pain sector. You just end up finding out these people by accident, and that's how I was with Mona Simone. I was like all in with her because here it is. She looked gorgeous to me, so I thought till I saw her heart. I hope she's for her sake because I have no hate towards her. I just hate what she did. I thought she was going to be the voice of disabilities, that all disabilities don't look alike. I didn't think that shit was funny. Kick her in the back. She needed a wheelchair. I needed a chair. Fighting for a chair for 10 years trying to get help with vocational rehabilitation, who they claim they want you disabled people back into the workforce, but they don't really put in place what you need to actually compete and do exactly that. Because my brain ain't went soft. My brain is stronger than ever. My body is down. Thank you, Greek girl. I'm glad you don't have to explain. I'm just kind of explaining because for one, I'm testing out this live chat and I'm just feeling all kinds of gushy inside. I got past that stupid OBS. OBS sucks. YouTube, in case you come across this video at any point in time as from a techie, that is the software to push out onto the public and think that the public is going to embrace it, especially when a career tech. And I know people don't use stuff that's hard to use. If you figure it out, it's still hard to use. It's very clumsy, very thrown together, thrown on top of YouTube, and ineffective. Cameleon is the live stream that I came across. It works in Windows. I saw that there was a lot of live stream program more geared towards the Mac and OS because Mac OS definitely is the leader in when it comes to creative things like graphics and video editing. So I'm not surprised that you find more uh, applications out there. Well, I found this one. It's not free. Uh, it's cost $9.99, but so far it's worth every penny because I was able to get right up into this lab on Naylove again. And damn those 1,000K subs, because as I can tell you, 1,000K of subs does not bring you more views. If people come to your channel and it's because you jumped into something being messy, okay? It's called Cameleon. So like the creature that changes. Cameleon, CAMELEON live stream was only $9.99. So far it's well worth it because y'all see me, honey, and that just made my entire day that I was able to get up on NALA because I don't have to preach and preach and preach and try to pull a bunch of booty worshipers over to my NALA channel just so I can have enough subscribers to do a live. You're going to fail miserably on that plan. It's going to blow up your face, and people go dead instead of do what I did, go searching the internet for a program that will work. They will just go to a platform that is easy to use and no such 1,000K requirement. That 1,000K requirement just really speaks more to YouTube, how much of a failure it is as a company. Google bought at 1.6 million, 13 years ago when they did pay, and that's some big bucks, 1.6 billion to buy a company that you really don't know whether it's profitable or not. It was popular. So YouTube is very popular. It's the most popular video platform, and primarily because they was the first. Um, hey JLM, how you doing? Honey, I'm so happy and elated. I don't have to, another pop-up check come out the side. It's just working normally like you see it on the phone. Here my two phones sitting here right here by me, waiting for me to go live on them because for Life TV been had the live privileges. Fat for Life TV is a YouTube. I just don't get that YouTube coin because I am in a battle over that as well. I haven't bothered to appeal, but I may go ahead and do that publicly and show y'all the fuckery because I've been telling y'all YouTube cannot manage their platform. It's too huge. You cannot have 500. Hey Annette B, how you doing? Um, Child, I didn't know my test video was gonna come out where I had people. This is what I wanted anyway, all along. I just wanted the people who was into me and like me as a person to tune in and be able to talk to. Knew that the people on Facebook was following me for the salacious, sensational stuff that I was doing, which I don't mind because I do still have my website, but it's off of YouTube and it's off of Facebook. I just don't want the drama and the chaos that goes along with it when you're trying to do it on YouTube or Facebook. I'm grown, and grown people don't want to play Dora Explorer. Okay, we want to be grown, and so that's always going to be fun to me, and I am going to do that on life.net. That's a platform that I own. You type that in, that's my website. And if you want to continue to see the day one stuff, you're going to have to support it because video production ain't no joke. It's always some type of expense that goes into the process. And anybody who tells you ain't no expense to it, they lying. I can tell you to their face, they lying. And my post self have put out a pretty coin for producing these videos. And whether it was the content itself, if I'm just talking about plants, well, I spend money on the plants and the seeds and whatnot. If it's talking about clothes, I spend money on the clothes and whatnot. It's an investment. And you're not getting into this game without some type of expense. So I think, I've seen one content creator, do you think content creators get donations? I think they should. I think everybody should be willing to donate. I don't think it's a must. I think Mona Simone did it way tacky and with her whole methodology. To me, sound like a person pressed for, you know, allegedly drugs. That's what it appeared to me. I'm not gonna be on here hopping on every 5 minutes talking about super chat girl, super chat girl. But I do feel that people who bring you content that you do enjoy, I think you do, you know, I won't say, oh, I think that's a courtesy to let them know, that you want them to keep bringing that content. You enjoy the content, it's been beneficial to you, it's brought something to your life or not. But, if you are benefiting and you return, you a repeat customer, I donate. I donate my poor self. I don't have no money, but when I see somebody speaking on a topic that, is relevant to something that I care about, then I support them in the way that I can. Why? Because when I do that support, it's not just for them, it's for you. That's how you keep your blessings, how you keep your doors open for blessings that the universe will return to you. I really do give it in a loving spirit, and there's only two people that made me want my donation back, and that's Mona Simone and Jay. But you know what? I let that go. I even released that, because the spirit was love when I gave it, and that's the way I'm gonna keep on. And like how they treated me, and didn't like how they did me when it came to the donation. But I don't want people to feel like, "Ooh, you gotta pay," because it's on the internet, and the internet always have been supposed to be a free access. You don't want to get it to where companies take over. That's why the net neutrality was so important. I want it to where Comcast takes over, and now they control the internet. Now they the ones that allow how many get to go on, whose content gets to be viewed, and whose content is more important. You don't never want that. You want neutrality, and it should be free. It's free, but it's not. That's not a right. It's not guaranteed. So you really should pay attention to laws relating to the internet. You want to keep the internet free because it is a source of information. That's the way it's supposed to be, an information highway. Even YouTube, it's an information highway. I come to YouTube not just for entertainment, but for education. Absolutely, I do. Okay, and I've done so for years. So my goal was, okay, I reached the top of the YouTube charts. It was like, oh, hey, YouTube acknowledged me. They said my videos are popular. Would you like to make money? In the AdSense program, I said, yeah, but they screwed over a whole bunch of YouTubers, and that's another tale, another whole video that I will gladly share and tell, because I am doing a documentary, YouTube story and experience. I'm gonna piece together and put it together, with all the video editing bells and whistles. But YouTube screwed over a lot of content creators by rolling out that invalid click activity. And I'm here as a techie. It's not even humanly possible to click enough ads to cheat the advertisers. You cannot sit there and click enough ads to make the algorithms change up or down in any direction, because I made plenty of private channels, uh, troll channels that I don't troll nobody. I just use it to experiment on YouTube, and I know what I'm talking about. It is just bullshit. They want to get rid of a whole bunch of people, and that's what I consider this whole 1,000K subs is too. They don't want to have to warehouse all your videos that is just trash videos. It's not really content, and you're just chasing that coin because you see the numbers. You're just looking at the numbers. I educate you and give you the truth and the facts about the matter, because I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to be any other way. So anyway, that being said, I consider this test live video a success. I see how it is to set up and run and do. Honey, I will do a video tutorial about that. Although I don't want this channel to become a channel that you could come for tech tips, but I do. I don't want you to feel afraid to ask, but I don't want to get bogged down with them, because it'd be too much like I'm working again, and most of me working for. That's not fun unless it's something you're really passionate about. I did that, been there, done that. I gave my technology for free for years. I still do it on a small scale, level, but never. I won't want to do it on a big platform, because that looks too much like I'm still working in the same field for no pay. Even slaves got room and board, child. So support your favorite content creator, and that includes me. If that's me, and you like me, support me. I've been putting up my links like everybody else, which I don't know that's tacky, because I actually do have sensitivity to what goes into this video thing. It is not no. You gotta have balls of steel. People gonna come for you for your looks, your hair, your weight, me and my teeth. I'm so glad it's more and more older people coming out. And this one lady on here I've been checking out, Peter Talks. She got a whole naked mouth like me. Okay. And I've been rolling like this for 30 years. So you're not going to shame me into shutting up now with my naked mouth. Okay. Because my naked mouth going to bring you the truth that's going to be good and empowering to you, because that's what I'm passionate about and that's what I believe in. So I'm glad y'all joined me on this. Now I do want to set it up so I can bring Fat for Life TV in, let them know what's going on. Um, at least now I know I can go on they love. Baby, YouTube. Y'all just don't know. Y'all keep forgetting this techie people on your stuff too. They gonna workarounds, okay? And if they don't find a workaround, guess what? They gonna themselves right on over to another platform. And while you sitting up these people believing they need 1,000 subs to get the views, that is bullshit. I got into the YouTube partnership program with 300 subs, okay? Period. I didn't have but 3 up, but you know what? You know what? The videos themselves, the videos got the numbers that got YouTube's attention, and how I got into the AdSense program. They said your has become popular, and at that time, my Make It Clap video was like at 67,000 views. Okay, so it's views that gets the attention. Even if you get the subs and ain't but 2 people watching your videos, baby, you're not gonna get that coin. You're not gonna get that bread, that check to you that's gonna pay a bill. Okay, like my girl Gigs, I've been following her for years. Gigs is a BBW, and she does makeup and stuff. And shout out to Mama Six, you've been supporting me from the beginning of Nay Love on the scene, and I really do appreciate that. But anyway, Gigs say that them Google checks don't be her little weed money, okay? Y'all think y'all finna get these big fat checks, and you look at Sean, look at a lot of these content creators. They thirsty and will create beef just to get that check. Do you want to sell your soul to get a check? I know I don't. It is what it is. If you support me, come on over and you know, show your girl some love. Comments is king. These comments that I'm seeing in the live chat, they mean everything. Um, the Greek girl, you said, Greek girl and her horse, you said, do you think I can get AdSense? Let me check my views real fast. Yeah, that's what people don't realize. You can apply for the AdSense program at any point in time from the first day. It takes a while for them to get around to reviewing you. And like I said, I don't know how long the wait process is for them to review you, because I got the invitation from them first. They contacted me. They said my video was popular enough and would I like to be in it. And I did. And I had one video that was in the program earning money. And but I'm gonna tell you, I got a whole $3.08 for a video that had 38,000 views. So is that worth it or not? I think that is catering to the super chat thing, because now that'll make the audience who's really coming for your content more intimate. And I think I like the super chats. And at first I was like looking at Google side eye, y'all just trying to make money and you won't admit you're losing money on this thing. But I think the super chat is a better way to go, because that way people can really show you love for you in the super chat. And just because they take 30%, that's insulting. You go to a pawn shop, they get that's more. You go to get a bank loan. I mean, it's a way that a platform that YouTube is. I mean, Google is allowing you to actually earn anything or get donations. So I think it's often when content creators come out, oh, don't do that. Do Cash App, not Super Chat. If Super Chat is your easy to support me, which I'm not there yet. I'm not in the monetization. And I probably won't ever be, because of that Live TV channel that I am in a battle with over them screwing us around, invalid click activity. I am the smallest channel on YouTube. I feel like that. Oh, see, you proof. See, the Greek girl and her horses. You got 6,200 views on one video, and that's what I'm saying. I had videos like that where I was getting thousands of views on the video. It wasn't the number of videos. It wasn't me posting every day because I could never post every day. I have fibromyalgia. I have a whole real disability that brings me down. We smoke one game that you could join me. I am going to be talking about those 420 plants. Now that I know that this Naylove works, I'm very happy about that. Um, I have another video, and it's going to be about the plants only. This was just a test. I hope all of you come. I'm going to come out of this video. I just wanted to test it out. Um, I, I just can't, I couldn't be more happier because I was sitting up here thinking, now I got to do all this work just to get to 1,000K so I can have the live. And I was getting ready to get real fed up with YouTube and tell them to kiss my big fat booty. Um, I was sick of all these changes they keep making, and it's not changes for the better. That's going in the butt. Just trying to get everybody up to 1,000, which the only way it seems to be to clam up the letters to attach to somebody controversial who getting a lot of views and clicks for messiness. And I ain't got time. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I grew out of them clicks, and I was a click person, but I just don't get 40 and 50-year-olds. You running behind a click. You got to worry about what somebody else say because that somebody brought you a whole bunch of views. I ain't got time. Yeah, I wondered, loyalty too. I wonder what happened to Miss Tina, 160 Tina. So you must be a long time follower because we ain't go through none of them problems. Tina dropped down and showed plenty of love. And it did help me get views on my videos, but it wasn't no doggy dog thing where you just scratching and clawing to the last man up. I wonder what happened. Because you can get burned out. She probably just got burned out sharing all her life. Or maybe she got a man. The man just don't want his business on the YouTube streets. Who knows? I don't know, but I meet someone sexy teen. You could check out her channel because her videos are still running to today. And we was cool like that. I have her phone. Wasn't no, oh my God, they scamming but child, YouTube, Google, thanks to Google, ever since Google got into, they have set us up as co-workers and competitors instead of just passionate content creators. So I feel like that's going to bite them in the butt. It's going to blow up in their face. Degree, you say you just show me and my horses no drama. LOL, no views. Like that's the best way because I was even trying to school one sexy teen on video. She should do a little bit more in about how she titles her videos because some of her videos could have gotten a lot more views if people knew that was the subject she was talking about, like this live stream, Cameleon live stream, TT Nate IMYC ain't gonna tell nobody what I was talking about in this video, so I'm definitely gonna go in there and change the title of this video so that people would know what I'm talking about in this particular one. So you just stick with your content, baby girl. I checked out your videos, and you a warm, pleasant person. I like your personality, and people love horses. Uh, are going to come. You know, yeah, I'm almost 1,000 subs. I'm not going to give up. I mean, of course, everybody wants to be successful with whatever they do. So I do want Naylove to grow, but unfortunately, Naylove is trapped into the same because Naylove been eligible for monetization. If you go into my screen, I could give you screenshots and show you it's eligible now without 1,000 subs monetization, but because it's attached to the same email account as Fat for Life TV, I created them the same time. Naylove was just supposed to be my personal channel, and Fat for Life TV was the entertainment. That's how I was, rolling. Um, you welcome, Greek girl. You welcome. I don't mind sharing what I know because what's good is croaking. I take the knowledge with me. Knowledge is power, and I rather share what I know because I feel like that you more immortality than in anything else you do. If you taught somebody, they say if you give somebody a fish, they can eat for a day, but if you teach them how to fish, they eat for a lifetime. I really believe in that. So I'd rather tell you what I learned. I know some people say, well, you don't need to give away everything. Well, I won't be giving everything. I do heed what people tell me. But for the most part, when I gain knowledge, I'd rather share it. Because I'd rather empower people. That's just what I've been about. I've always been that way. That's really just being me, true to myself. So it might come back to bite me. Some people you give so much to, that use it against you. But it is what it is. Like, but yeah, I'm almost at the 1,000 subs, and you would think me with having 3 channels with over 4,000 people on it, on those different profiles, I could easily get those 300 to come over here. But I'm sorry, Smoke One Game. The booty worshippers is not really interested in my gardening, my chronic pain, and my keep it real videos. That's what I would love to be about, trying to keep it real with y'all. I ain't coming on here with no pretenses. You know, literally, I just started this video. Is what, almost 7 o'clock. I took about 3 hours. That's how exhausted I was. I started the day a little bit. My baby woke up with me, but honey, I fell right back to sleep because I needed every bit of that sleep to recover from my traveling to Chicago. So now I'm gonna come up out this video. I ran my mouth randomly about Google and YouTube and all that. YouTubers, don't despair because you don't see the numbers going up fast. Rather see a stronger sign of a stronger is that their subscribers match the views. It does very little for you. One of my co-workers, Matt Milam, who spoke out against Mona Simone, he had 5,000 views on the video where he, talked about how he felt scammed by Mona Simone. But then, when he came in and wanted to just be, then it was just few views. But see, those views is a view. That title, we got a content creator called View is a View. A view is a view when it comes to language. A view is a view, period. It counts the same as you got 5,000 views or you got 5 views. A view is a view. What you want is people who want to view you. Bottom line. It's no point in establishing a channel. I mean, unless you like with the gossip and you like the celebrity gossip, but I don't have television, so I don't know those people they talking about. So I wasn't with the messiness. It ain't for me. If you gained your, popularity with reviewing the Real Housewives of Atlanta, as soon as you want to try to deviate from it, you don't have the content to back it up. Those subscribers are going to fall off that wanted to, or that was rocking with you before the views. So, the Greek girl and her horses, stick with your horses, honey. Horses, because people are going to come for that. The people who love horses are going to come and check you out. I check out all growing videos. Some people are charismatic, some are quite boring. But guess what? Their numbers are big and it's reflective. That, yes, a gardening channel can garner thousands and thousands of views. This informational content that people looking for, and you giving it to them. Guess what? It's going to be viewed. People are coming to check it out. They want to know. I want to know. Before I came to gardening, I wanted to know how to germinate seeds. I wanted to know how to plant. So I came to channels who had that information for me. So it's best for you to stick with content you're passionate about. They ain't gonna mind keep video up after video, whether people or thousands of people are watching or one person watching. If it's something you're passionate about, you're gonna keep doing it, and that's when it's gonna help your channel. That's what more than anything you do. So that being said, I'm gonna come up out this video because this was just a test, but it was a success. I am very happy and pleased to see how many people join me in chat, and I hope you'll come on back for the garden and stuff because I got my grandbaby and I want to show y'all just what happened to my plants, in the days that I was gone. And you'll be amazed 2 days. What? Anyway, come on back. I'm getting out of here. Peace and love. So I see you again. On back to my gardening video. I am going to be talking about my 420 grow. I am going to do a Patreon for that because I don't want crap from YouTube. I don't want them calling the shots or telling me nothing about the content that I'm trying to create for grown folks. I like grown folks. I'm not trying to appeal kitties. I never did the kitty stuff. I didn't even play when I was a kid. That's my thing that I made up. I played when I was a kid. Okay, I don't do the kitty stuff. So if you like me, who I am, what I'm about, what I'm into, come on back. Come on back, and I will share the planting stuff that happen and some of the things I gotta do now for my gardening situation. Anyway, bye y'all. Love you. Love coming. I appreciate all of you. Yes, this one is much easier to use. Much easier. Now I'm learning how to